wanted to talk about day 2 a little bit actually. But to be honest, I didn't want to shed too much light on this because it is a little bit embarrassing. And I don't know what's okay to say and I don't know what's not okay to say. But during day 2, I had an MC, right? And we had a little incident during the MC. I'm not gonna say what incident it was, but it was frustrating. Yeah, are you able to share about the Ian curse? Yeah, so I thought it was intentional. No, it was not intentional. It was a pure accident. We had to turn off the lights a little bit. You gals handled it so well. I'm glad we did, but also at the same time I am a little bit frustrated because I don't think Shiori got to talk much during that MC because I was mostly panicking and yapping on my own. And our time was cut short also because of the technical difficulties, right? So I was actually very, very frustrated. So frustrated to the point that I actually did cry backstage. Yeah, so after I finished performing High Tide, they took off the mic off of me and then I started crying. I bawled my tears out. Obviously, the first person that noticed I wasn't feeling it was Liz. She was like, "Aw, baby." By the time everything was over, everybody did comfort me because again, I was feeling guilty. I felt frustrated because, you know, I'm a guest. I was invited to this concert. I was invited to MC, to perform, to do a bunch of stuff. They even flew me all the way to America. I messed up the MC, you know, I felt so bad. So by the time the concert was over, like I was actually sulking by myself for a little bit. I locked myself in the dressing room, in one of the empty dressing rooms, and I just cried while I changed my clothes. I just looked myself in the mirror while I changed clothes and I cried. I felt really, really guilty. It's not your fault. I get it's not my fault, but I also did feel guilty. Maybe if I'd done something just a little bit differently, maybe it wouldn't have happened, is what I thought. And after I calmed myself down, I opened the doors from the dressing room and guess who I found? I found Liz sitting on the floor. She was waiting for me. Apparently, she was really, really worried. Yeah. Like, she instantly knew that I'd be, what's it called? Blaming myself? So she was waiting for me after concert just to make sure I was okay. She's a complete sweetheart. Yeah. And that's when everybody else ran to me. Narissa, Raura, they ran to me. They made sure I was okay. Shiori was there too. And they made sure I got water. They wiped my tears away. They combed my hair. And again, that's where I got a bunch of kisses. Everybody kissed me a lot. And obviously everybody else, they also comforted me a lot. Yeah. I remember I was crying and Raura was hugging me, Narissa was also hugging me, Liz was hugging me. Womoko really wanted to hug me too, but they didn't have space. Because I was sitting down, Raura was hugging my legs while Narissa and Liz, they were hugging my sides. Womoko wanted to give a hug too, but they're like, how? Ian is so warm, guys. So very warm. Surrounded by love. It's so wholesome to hear. Yeah, I love them all so much. I feel bad because you know, the concert's about them. It's all for one. We're supposed to be celebrating Ian, yet because of my crash out, I made it about me. I did also felt guilty, but they got mad every time I say sorry, so I just stayed silent. Like every time I'd be like, "No, I'm sorry." "Don't say that." I'm sorry that. No. No. And obviously I didn't want to sulk too long because the day after we had an after party. So I made myself, how do I say it? I forced myself to forget about it and just turned it into a life experience so that maybe I'd be a lot more calmer in future MCs. It's crazy because when I'm dancing, it's all good, but when I'm just standing still in the MC, suddenly something happens. Why?
OK Google, OK Google, OK Google.